she's single and she's ready to mingle.
Yes,
come mingle with her.
Come join us.
Oh my gosh, that's
looking
so funny.
for men over, what is it, 6 feet? Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know. Like, I feel like dating is hard. It's like job interview after job interview.
Sister Wives. Kody Brown's focusing on his kids with Robyn, fixing things with his other kids should matter more than his core family, and Kody Brown trolled for giving parenting advice to others, slammed for being a narcissist. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives. Kody Brown is struggling since his spiritual unions with Meri, Janelle and Christine Brown imploded, and after Robyn. Brown made a harsh remark about his core family. On the series, it's clear that he's giving her too much power. Kody's children should be his everything, and not just his kids with Robyn. When Robyn made that crass remark, she showed the world the attitude she has, which she's probably always pushing on Kody. How can he repair his relationships with his other children if she's always selling the idea that the kids they share together should be more important? By making that core family comment, Robyn briefly stepped out of her passive-aggressive persona, showing everyone what she's all about. Kody's children need a father, regardless of who their mother is. That's why Robyn's core family comment seemed so awful. In fact, it's probably true that Robyn sabotaged his relationships with his kids by other mothers in a million ways. Nothing can change the past, but Kody, who has already lost a wonderful son, Garrison Brown, should do all that he can to stay close to the kids he shares with other moms. Robyn isn't all bad, but she hasn't always been on the level. The main issue with this woman is that she tried to play both sides, when really, her goal was to get Kody all to herself. It's always been all too easy to see through her. Robyn wasn't honest about her motives. She pretended to revere polygamy, but in her heart, she wanted a traditional marriage. That's why her efforts to befriend her fellow sister wives seemed like so much manipulation. Over and over again, Robyn weakened the fabric of those spiritual unions, fraying thread after thread until the whole delicate tapestry fell apart. Once, the family seemed happy as a unit. They played in the snow together, carved pumpkins in the yard, and lived in one house. Back then, the vibes were sunnier. Kody smiled a lot, so cheery in contrast to the surly and bitter man he is today. In fact, it seemed like polygamy could actually work. The kids were loved by a lot of parents, rather than just one or two. There was a communal spirit that was appealing, and maybe even a smidgen of hippie stardust, a sense of idealism that felt genuine. When Robyn, petite, dark-haired and very demure, entered the fray, she plunged the family into chaos. As she lit up Kody's spirit, she left the other wives in darkness. This unlikely femme fatale wrapped Kody around her little finger, and her rivals watched in horror. There was nothing they could do to stop that freight train from rolling. Kody was hopelessly in love with his fourth bride, and possibly, he'd never really been in love before. The devastation the Brown family has experienced due to this event is something that Robyn never really faces head-on. No, love isn't a crime, but as she ascended to queen status in the family, she kept pretending that it was a level playing field. By clinging to delusions about her marriage and how the other wives were treated, she became a reality TV villain. Now, going further into that sort of let them eat cake persona, she is talking about a core family, her family with Kody. In doing so, she is icing out children who didn't ask to be born. She's hurting them with her words. They deserve so much better. By calling her children with Kody the core family, Robyn crossed a line. She violated the spirit of polygamy that she spent years rhapsodizing about. She seems like a terrible hypocrite. Yes, she's living in monogamy with Kody, but those children were raised in polygamy, which was supposedly a sacred covenant. To throw polygamy beliefs by the wayside makes sense, it shows wisdom. However, what should remain sacred is the communal desire to care for all children in the family, not just hers. Kody's other children are precious. For years, they've dealt with having a father who put his energy and resources elsewhere. Consumed with Robyn, Kody was seemingly unable to really understand what he was doing to his other kids, and this is a tragedy. Gabriel Brown has said he feels overlooked. He has been lonely. He needed his dad and didn't feel like Kody was there for him. Peyton Brown isn't on speaking terms with his own father. These estrangements are sad things that could perhaps be fixed, if not for the iron fist in the velvet glove, Robyn. Instead of using this highly offensive, core family, comment, a cruel soundbite indeed, Robyn should be reaching out, using all of her power over her husband to help the non-core children connect with their father. Garrison's passing was a nightmarish thing, so tragic and such a great loss. The family needs to come together, co-parenting the other children in a sensitive and loving way. Robyn, who hasn't posted on Instagram since 2019, see her put God first post above, has earned some of the vitriol she gets, but if she softens her approach, and stops with the mean jabs that make children and ex-wives feel devalued, she can turn it all around. Since she has so much power over Kody, she should wield that power with care, and never, ever abuse it. Sister wives Robyn Brown should walk a mile in the other children's shoes, but maybe she is not compassionate enough to feel their pain. Sister wives star Kody Brown is receiving backlash for his parenting tip. He has been paid for giving his 2 cents on parenting. The TLC star failed to prove himself the best father to his 18 children. Kody couldn't balance his love for his children. His favoritism towards Robyn and her children drifted him away from his adult children. The reality TV star's lack of effort and affection toward his children was a major reason behind the family fallout. Some of Kody's children also noted that they don't need a father figure. They became habitual of his absence from their lives. Hence, Kody appeared as the last person to talk about family and parenting. However, someone seems to have been paying him to share his advice on the area. Sister Wives star Kody Brown was never on the list of the best father for his kids. He failed to step up for them in various instances. The TLC star remained absent during the most crucial events of their lives. One of the biggest examples was Isabel's surgery and Gabe's birthday. However, Kody seems to love being in a world of delusions. Recently, a fan discovered his tweet on X, where he posted a video of himself being a warrior father. In it, the person talked about how being a father is the best feeling in the world. Well, Kody's post didn't sit well with the fans, and they called him delusional. They wondered how he even found the courage to post such things. Moreover, others thought that the reality TV star might have posted the video for his younger kids. Sister Wives. Kody shocks fans with his terrible parenting advice. Sister Wives star Kody Brown keeps shocking his fans with his weirdness. He often turns heads for his toxic statements. However, fans were surprised when the TLC star paid to share some parenting tips. Recently, a Redditor came across his cameo video, in which he gave parenting advice to a couple who had just become parents. The OP was in disbelief that someone actually paid him to talk about parenting. She stated, "No one normally would go to Kody for parenting advice and look for real guidelines on how to raise a child into adulthood." In it, Kody admitted that babies are so easy to love and they are vulnerable. He said, "The real key to parenting I think is to love your children when they get older, when they get mouthy." Hence, he suggested that parents should never do something to love them or never allow them something to do that the parents resent their children. Fans were in disbelief to hear Kody's words and wondered how toxic he could be. Several fans pointed out that his ego is insane and he doesn't regret his actions. One fan said, "Besides being nuts, I think he is really wrestling with the concept of disrespect." Another user wondered if the TLC star suggested that parents should love their children on conditions. Robyn Brown's timing to conceive one of her children with Kody Brown disgusts Sister Wives fans. She has done many things that turn them off, mainly over the last decade. Yet, why has this particular incident been such a big deal? There have been many odd things that Robyn Brown has done that left Sister Wives fans scratching their heads. She has a nanny when she seemingly does not work. The point of having Sister Wives is to work as a cohesive unit, helping raise the children as one. This is what made Kody Brown's children with Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley so close. While Janelle worked, Christine was the happy little homemaker and their kids are incredibly connected. That was not what Robyn opted to do, and she kept her niece as a nanny, which was frowned upon. She came into the Brown family with 3 children from her previous marriage. Yet, she was very eager to have kids with Kody despite him having 13 with the Og 3. After she officially became wife number 4, they all fled from Utah to Las Vegas for fear of Kody being arrested. However, they could not settle in Vegas, and it took some time to get their homes in the precious cul-de-sac. Now, fans are pointing out the timing in which Robyn chose to conceive her first child, Solomon. A Reddit thread was started, where the op noted how the Browns were not even stable in Vegas, still in a vacation rental when Robyn chose to pull the trigger. The op said this: "It just doesn't sit right with me that Robyn conceived Sol when the entire family were in the vacation rental in Vegas. Like they really couldn't wait until things in the family calmed down and until they were at least moved into rental houses of their own." They also added that the family was so stressed, this was not the right time to add more pressure. A disgusting act. Fellow Sister Wives fans agreed that this was disgusting of Kody and Robyn Brown to conceive when their family was in such tumult. They had frantically left all that they had known and now had to adapt to a new state and figure out all of the logistics. Yet, all Robyn cared about was having a baby. It's truly disgusting that they planned to have a baby during such a tumultuous time for the family. They kept having kids the whole time they couldn't afford. Well, she also had promises to her spirit children to keep. You don't fulfill those vows without shagging all the time. It was good that people acknowledged it was not just Robyn, and Kody was just as bad when his family was struggling. Someone else pointed out how bitter Robyn was when the teens were not thrilled to learn she was pregnant. After all they had been through, they just needed a breather, and then this bomb was dropped. Will Robyn ever learn? Sister Wives fans are used to Robyn Brown crying at the drop of a hat. She is a consummate victim and blames everyone for her life falling apart or the demise of her dreams. Yet, she never takes the time to reflect on what she could have done differently. Due to this, she has been dubbed Sobbin' Robyn. At the same time, as much as she cries, no one ever sees any real tears. Yet, were there times when Robyn shed actual tears? From the time Sister Wives began, Robyn Brown has been a crier. She claimed that was not how she wanted to be portrayed, but she could not help herself. First and third wife, Meri Brown and Christine Brown Woolley were also very emotional, which Kody Brown seemed to take to. Therefore, some fans felt Robyn saw that tears worked with him and used it to get what she wanted. She has milked the tear train ever since, and the one thing fans can count on is Robyn will likely cry in every episode. The only problem is her tears are disingenuous. No one has ever seen real tears come from her eyes, which is troubling. She ends up looking like she is in pain more than anything. Yet, have there been times when Robyn did not fake cry, and was just herself? According to a Reddit thread, there was a time when Robyn did not use tears to her advantage and was just herself. For the op, it was when they had moved to Las Vegas and each wife had to qualify for a home. They wrote this: "You wanna know when Robyn didn't almost cry, fake cry, get close to crying, or get remotely emotional? When they were trying to get the homes in Vegas. She gets told in multiple meetings with lawyers, realtors, and credit repair that she may not qualify. No tears. During this time, the family was trying to figure out what to do with their Vegas dream homes and if they should keep building. The Og 3 was hesitant, but Robyn Brown was giddy and ready to keep going. Plus, they were investing in my sister wife's closet, so she was happy as a clam. It seems as long as Robyn Brown is happy, that is all that matters. She won't fake cry or shed false tears. More so, she has been bawling over the demise of the plural family. This was her dream to be in polygamy, and now it has fallen apart. So, whenever she even begins to speak of what went wrong, waterworks." However, Sister Wives fans noted other moments when Robyn was not sobbin'. She also didn't cry when Truly almost died. No crying during labor. She didn't cry during the court adoption. Janelle was showing more emotion than Robyn. Others added that she needs the wives to be in a bad place so she can be giddy. This is what she's pissed about, no longer giving her whatever she wanted. They stole her big picture. They need to stay miserable so she could be happy. I think she's psycho. It is hard to understand what really goes on in her head, but she has taught her two eldest daughters how to cry incessantly. Fans have picked up on this and cannot believe she created mini versions of herself. Of all the reality television stars dealing with COVID protocols, Kody Brown seemed to be the most strict. He shared strict rules with his plural family on season 16 of Sister Wives. A point of contention in his relationship with Christine Brown was that he didn't go to their daughter's surgery because he didn't want to quarantine. Fans wanted to know when he had it. Did he stay away from Robyn and the kids? Like we reported, Kody yelled at his wives for not following his rules. He gathered them and gave them a huge list. If the wives wanted him to visit, then they had to follow them. Janelle Brown called his rules the 10 billion commandments of Kody. They couldn't go to gyms or restaurants, had to wipe down all groceries, and the kids had to stay 10 feet away from their friends. A lot of the rules seemed difficult to follow, and he did get pushback from some of his wives. Robyn was the only one who followed them completely. Told Christine as they got ready for the October 2023 ceremony. Like, just honest and pure. And I've never heard somebody say, I love you, that much to you. Sister Wives star Christine Brown revealed that she's making her grandbaby rounds this Christmas. Kody and his wives. Did Kody Brown weaponize COVID to manipulate his wives? Some fans on Reddit decided to go deep into the theory that he weaponized COVID to get what he wanted. A theory said Kody went and found the rules out of necessity because Christine asked for specific rules the nanny and her husband follow. They went on to say he probably printed something online and used it because he didn't want to run from house to house. Also, he didn't want to spend time with 3 of his wives. According to their theory, the comment went on to say Kody Brown found rules that were hard to follow, so when some of them wouldn't do it, he can blame them for the failure of the relationship. They went on to say Robyn Brown is along for the ride, because she entered the family with nothing but baggage. Another fan of the show agreed with the first post. They said, I think you are totally right in that he or Robyn just went and found a bunch of rules from when the pandemic all began. They thought he used them to manipulate his other wives. That same person pinned more on Robyn though, saying she is clever. They think she could have gotten Kody to do anything. To read more about Kody's wives pushing back, Sister Wives star Robyn Brown had a beauty blunder on the show. Fans couldn't help but notice her new look during her confessional. Robyn had more makeup on than usual. Fans couldn't help but notice her wild eyebrows and heavy makeup. Maybe she wanted to bring back the 80s look. Or maybe she went a little too heavy on the contour. Fans picked apart her new look, especially in the latest episode of the TLC show. Read on to learn more about Robyn's makeup snafu and to see the photo for yourself. Sister Wives star is blushing in her confessional. On Sunday, December 26th, fans took to Reddit to share a screenshot of Robyn Brown from her couch interview. In the photo, she wore a navy blue blazer with a black blouse. She paired her look with her signature gold necklace. Robyn also wore a full face of makeup, which consisted of groomed eyebrows, rosy cheeks, dark mauve lipstick, and smoky eyes. Fans couldn't help but notice that she was wearing more makeup than usual. Was this the work of her makeup artist? Or did she do it herself and have a beauty blunder? The fan titled the thread, "This blush can't be a makeup artist's doing." Other fans couldn't help but wonder if Robyn took it upon herself to do her own makeup. It's more than likely she had to do her own makeup. The new season of Sister Wives is focused on the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Kody Brown is hammering down on the social distancing rules. He echoed his statements about his family staying apart, even during their 2020 holiday plans. The cast and crew had to film in safe conditions. So, it makes sense that Robyn and her fellow sister wives would have to do their own makeup. Still, fans don't think it was a good idea. They feel that the heavy makeup is just aging her a bit. Fans took to that Reddit to share their thoughts. One fan said that Robyn's makeup reminded them of that episode of Friends where Rachel breaks her arm and Ross has to do her makeup for a big event. A second fan mused that her makeup is aging her and is so heavy. Others joked that Robyn looked like a Mary Kay consultant. There were others who wanted to help the reality star blend her makeup. There's so much going on in the photo that it's hard to pick out one mistake. Unfortunately, she was her own makeup person, which is she went too heavy on everything. One fan wrote, "Apple cheeks. She's the poster girl for what not to do. Fashionant. Sick." Another fan accused her of being too busy typing and coming up with the COVID rules. If Robyn did use a makeup artist, they probably directed her virtually. It's likely the results didn't come out as she anticipated. An old sister wives confessional, featuring Kody Brown and Christine has surfaced. Fans agree this scene did not age well for Kody Brown. In fact, some fans argue this particular confessional just further supports how much a hypocrite he truly is. What did Kody Brown say exactly that didn't age well? The Sister Wives subreddit has been extremely active with season 16 currently airing on TLC. Most fans admit they are disgusted by the fact that Kody is clearly weaponizing the COVID-19 pandemic to his own advantage. One fan took to the thread late last night to drop a scene from an old episode of Sister Wives. It was a confessional, featuring Christine and Kody Brown snuggled up on the couch together. The op of the post titled it, "I'm just gonna leave this here," and said nothing else about the old confessional. But, it didn't take long for other Sister Wives fans to chime into the comments. They agreed this clip just proves how much a hypocrite Kody Brown is. And, they agreed this clip did not age well in favor of how Kody Brown is acting about COVID-19. In the clip, Kody Brown aggressively states that he is a man who refuses to live in fear. He added he is the kind of person who prefers to let his faith take the wheel. Sister Wives fans question why this way of thinking did not also apply to COVID-19. Has Kody Brown lost faith? Or, does he just not live in fear when it is convenient and easy to do so? In the comments, Sister Wives fans debate whether Kody has radically changed. Some fans argue he is a very different man than the one featured in this old confessional scene. Others, however, argue they do not believe Kody has changed at all. Here's what one fan had to say arguing that Kody has not changed, but I don't think he has. He is only interested in protecting himself, Robyn and her kids, other kids are moms BD*MNED. I think he is only interested in being monogamous but won't admit it since he isn't one to take responsibility. And won't admit he failed his other marriages. Janelle is just a side piece since he doesn't give a rip about his children with her. Some fans simply cackled as they called attention to this confessional not aging well. One noted his list of COVID-19 rules suggested he was very much living in fear. Christine Brown was never one that Kody was truly in love with, and that has been clear from the start. He admitted he was not attracted to his former third wife upon courting her. Yet, they got married and went on to have 6 children. However, Christine was the one seemingly getting played by Robyn and Kody the most. Did they want her to leave all along? Christine Brown leery of Robyn from the get-go. Meri was the one who encouraged Kody to ask Robyn to dance when they first saw her at a gathering. It was all sparks from there. He was on a 3-wife rotation which quickly got shifted as soon as Robyn entered the courting phase. Kody would travel a handful of hours just to take her out on dates. However, this posed a problem as his third wife, Christine, was at home and pregnant. At the time, Kody and his original 3 wives Meri, Janelle, and Christine all lived in one home built by a polygamist in Utah. Each wife had their own section with their children, but the kids would share space. As it was later discovered, Christine was given the basement, which is the least desired spot for any wife in a plural family to reside in. She was also the real homemaker, taking care of the young kids and homeschooling them. Though she loved it, there was so much more to her she wanted to explore. During the beginning of Sister Wives, Christine admitted she was hesitant about Robyn. Though she said she could be really great, it seemed only time would tell. They wanted a wife there for the right reasons. As the episodes would go on, Christine would go into labor with her 6th child, Truly. Yet, Kody was off on a date with Robyn and they were kissing. This could not have been easy to watch. Now, Christine has left the family and is glowing while Kody and Robyn are out prancing their marriage. Did they want her gone all along? Christine Brown no longer in the way. When the pandemic hit, it was pretty clear Kody only had intentions of being in one home, Robyn's. He set up these extremely high rules that were beyond what the CDC wanted. In the most recent Sister Wives episode, Christine confronted Kody about he and Robyn had a nanny. She could not understand how a nanny and her husband could be around the family but Christine's kids could not. What did the nanny do that allowed her such privilege? This revelation and talk came after much distress between Christine and Kody. She admitted they had been struggling in their marriage for quite some time. He had also said he was open to the idea of moving back to Utah, which he clearly was not. This made her feel extremely betrayed. To add to this, he refused to come to New Jersey for their daughter, Isabel's scoliosis surgery. He was uncomfortable with having to be away from his family for about 6 weeks. By this time, he had no relationship with Meri and Janelle had chosen her kids over Kody. To be fair, he and Janelle had been financial partners for their marriage, so she was never a threat to Robyn. She always said she preferred to be outside of the home. As for Meri, she got very close to Robyn, but that was used to Robyn's advantage and now she means nothing. Christine was the only one who really had a love for Kody, but she did not follow the rules. Robyn admitted she did, and that's what kept him around. In early November, Christine left the marriage. When Robyn was first introduced on Sister Wives, she seemingly had a kind-natured spirit. What really touched viewers was how selfless she was with Kody's first wife, Meri. As the couple struggled to conceive, Robyn offered to be their surrogate, no questions asked. However, that sweetness has seemingly worn off. Though Robyn signed on for plural marriage, did she really want Kody all for herself all along? Sister Wives for the moment. Robyn had been married before she was courted by Kody. She was in a monogamous marriage which brought about 3 children. Yet, she said in her premiere episode in 2010 that Kody was her soulmate. It was actually Meri who encouraged Kody to pursue her. At the time, third wife Christine was pregnant with her and Kody's 3rd child, but that did not seem to stop the love fest. After Christine gave birth to Truly, the 3 wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine helped Robyn prep for her wedding. It was a family affair and she seemed to really enjoy engaging with the older kids. She never experienced living in one home like the other wives. When they escaped Utah for Las Vegas, all the wives got their own homes which Kody rotated each night. Kody and Robyn would go on to have 2 biological kids together, Solomon and Ariella. After she gave birth to Solomon, Robyn offered to be a surrogate for Meri as she only had Mariah. Meri declined but returned the favor in 2014. Kody and Meri divorced so Robyn's children from her previous marriage could legally be adopted by Kody. Once this happened, Robyn appeared to change dramatically. Her possessive nature with Kody has shown through as Meri's marriage to Kody suffered, becoming non-existent. Was this Robyn and Kody's plan all along? Did they want it to be just them legally with the other wives there, to keep the show on and money flowing? Sister Wives is just the title, but in reality, there is only Robyn and Kody. Maybe they wanted it this way all along. Shortly after the marriage ended between Kody and Meri, she felt so unloved and distant from the relationship, she got involved in an online romance. Unfortunately, she got catfished and it caused a strain with the whole family. At this point, Meri and Kody are just friends. Christine and Kody struggled after a certain point, especially once they moved to Flagstaff. She has since left the family and ended her marriage to Kody, moving back to Utah. Finally, Janelle has always been more of a financial partner for Kody. She also has said she will choose her kids over her husband all of the time. All of this was magnified during the beginning of the pandemic in 2020. Kody stayed over at Robyn's home the most, setting rules for the family that was excessive. Robyn admitted she saw him the most because she followed his rules. One of his kids called Robyn as they believed she was the culprit behind it all. Robyn has not shown she is out for the family but herself, and it makes complete sense. As the sole legal wife, she gets all of the insurance benefits that go along with it. Kody has even questioned plural marriage and why he entered it. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.